Agriculture. It's the economic engine that drives this region. On this episode of Valley's Gold, we're turning over the soil to learn about carrots and sugar beets. From the field to fork, we'll learn about the many uses of these versatile crops. So join me, Ryan Jacobson, on this educational experience.
Valley's Gold is produced through a partnership between the Fresno County Farm Bureau and Valley PBS. Production funding for Valley's Gold is provided by
Everyone enjoys getting together to laugh, to talk, and mostly to eat. It sounds so simple, but the reality is that it takes a lot of hard work to feed us. The next time you sit down to eat, remember to thank our farmers. Garge Italian Incorporated since 1949 at 800-696-6108.
The Myers Water Bank and Wildlife Project, a water resource and education program, providing an educational experience that teaches students in the Central Valley about water and wildlife.
For more than 60 years, Brandt has been a major supplier of agricultural specialty products. Formerly Monterey Ag Resources, Brandt provides sustainable solutions for both conventional and organic growers. Brandt, we're proud to call the Valley home.
I've headed to the Fresno State Farm to learn about energy beets. With me I have Frank Del Testa of Del Testa Farms. Frank, thanks for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
Well, let me begin with, you're a farmer here in Fresno County. Tell me about your operation.
Well, I farm in Tranquility. I've got 289 acres. We farm cotton and dehydrate our onions, and I used to farm sugar beets till the factory closed in '08.
Can you tell me the difference between a sugar beet and an energy beet?
Well, they look the same, but far as energy beet, we're going for energy, and Beta Seed puts this variety out, and it's bred in their little plots, wherever they have their plots. Yeah. They've got them scattered all over the United States.
It's planted from seed, correct?
Planted from seed, like a little BB seed.
Okay. And historically, when are you going to plant this type of crop?
We plant it in the spring, March, April.
Okay.
And harvest it in the late summer, early fall.
Of the same year?
The same year.
Because you go back to the sugar beets of many years ago, that could be up to an 18-month crop back then.
At one time, it was. If you had winter over your crop, it was the following spring.
So you're talking that this is just under a year crop, and yet the size is magnificent.
Yes, it is.
Now, culturally, when it comes to a sugar beet, a fairly easy crop to grow, or
yes, it is.
Is there much of a pest issue?
Oh, you've got some pest issue, but fairly easy crop to grow.
And one of the amazing things here at Fresno State is we have the opportunity to trial so many different things. Just though we're in a single field, you have the opportunity to test many different soil types. This one field has many different soil types. So you're trying everything from a more clayish soil to a more sandy soil so that we're able to see what the commercial application of these beets are out in the field there. And then talk about the water, because there's also water research going on in the same field.
There's water research. Beets normally take about 3 acre-feet to grow.
And you're trying different options that may be able to cut some of that water use to become an alternative crop out on the west side there.
Sure, we are.
And then Frank, we're out here in the middle of the field, and it happens to be harvest day, which is a fun time because you guys are going to take these off to be processed. Can you explain the harvesting part of this operation?
Well, the harvesting part of it, we defoliate the tops of the beets. The machine comes right behind it and squeezes the beets out of the ground and onto the machine and into the truck.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple piece of machinery that's been around for a lot of years.
A lot of years.
Even though we're on the Fresno State campus, the harvester is actually from your operation, from
Yes,
the sugar
it
beets
is.
that you used to use there. And
Yes.
so, and as things haven't much involved in that industry, because obviously it's an industry that's disappeared, but we're hoping that's going to come back at some point.
Yes, we are.
And
We're
then
hope-
energy beets aren't the prettiest crop. What do they look like?
Here's one right here, one big old root.
That's one big old root right there. And so you actually, what's interesting is the fact that there's not a single top coming out of this plant
No,
right here.
no,
There's
multiple.
it's all over the place
yeah,
there.
and it's sprangle rooted because it must have hit a hard spot when it was being
Oh, is that what
grown.
happens? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So we
And
have
then
broke a piece
broke-
off there. So
Yeah, here's a little seed right here.
oh wow,
That's probably a little beet seed.
the little beet seed there. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, it's like I said, that's what a good old sugar beet looks like there, and it's a fairly that's a hard mass there. But as far as the roots that come off, actually break off pretty easy there, and
Yeah.
you just see the
A
white
lot of
material
water
there.
in there.
Yeah. But when you look at the percentage of sugar in here, it's actually pretty high, though. I mean, we
Yeah,
talk about a
oh,
lot of water,
yeah.
but it's actually pretty high.
Last test they did was about 22%.
22% sugar.
Yeah, it's been off water here a long time, but they've had that rainwater, and that's why they show green right here. They're still growing.
Oh, okay.
They picked up.
And do you want to guess?
We normally harvest, and back in the other times when we were growing sugar beets, we would harvest the beets about 4 or 5 weeks off of water.
Wow. Okay.
Made your sugar content come up.
Bounce up there.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you want to take a guess how much this weighs here? This has got to be.
10, 12,
That's
10
what
pounds.
I was going to guess. Anywhere from 9 to 10 pounds there. So
Yeah.
it's a big beast there. So, well, thank you. This is a great example of what energy beets look like. I'm at Grimway Farms with John Gerard. John, thanks for joining me.
Welcome to be here.
Well, John, let's begin a little bit. How'd you get involved in agriculture?
Well, I've always had an interest in it all my life, and decided to pursue it in college, and then went on for a higher degree in agronomy and veg crops. So that's what I've been involved in all my life.
And you haven't done just carrots all your life.
No.
You've done a lot of other different crops.
Almost all the vegetables. I've been involved one way or the other.
Well, today I'm here at Grimway to learn about carrots, and you're the expert that's going to tell me how we grow these things. It's a crop that I know very little about. It's primarily located in the southern part of the San Joaquin Valley here, south of Bakersfield.
That's right.
Is there a particular reason why all the carrots are located down
there
here?
it is. This area is unique in that it has very good climate for carrots. It's got a lot of sandy soils, which are required for carrots. And we get 2 seasons a year here. So we can grow 2 crops of carrots per year here, and then we can supplement in the off season in other areas like Imperial Valley or Salinas Valley or other areas around.
And when you talk about the 2 seasons, when are those 2 seasons?
We have a fall winter season here, and then we have a spring season here. So we can get 2 crops and within the vicinity of an hour away from our plants, and it enables us to be a year-round supplier of carrots.
So John, if we have 2 seasons, when does the planting for those 2 seasons begin?
Well, carrots are a cool season crop, but our main season, we actually start growing them in the hottest time of the year, July and August.
Wow, okay.
And then those are the carrots that we harvest through the winter time, which is the biggest demand time, through Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then Easter. And then we start planting again in roughly December all the way through March. And those will be our spring carrots that we start in April, May, June, and into July.
Okay. And carrots, do you plant them by seed?
We do. And carrots are pretty fragile when you first start them out because they're only planted about 1/8 of an inch deep.
Oh, wow.
3/8 or a 1/4 inch deep, and they have to be watered frequently to get a good emergence on them.
And when you say watering, the irrigation for these is primarily done through a sprinkler irrigation.
That's correct. Yeah, it's all sprinkler irrigated, mainly through these solid set systems that we have, where we put them in the field at the time of planting, and they stay there throughout the season until we are ready to harvest, and we pull them out.
Now, how many days does it take to get a carrot crop to harvest?
If we plant in July, it'll be as little as 110 days, and if we plant Later, it'll be 150 days. So it just depends on what time of year you're planting the
So
carrots.
it's a fairly condensed season.
It is,
though.
yeah.
So you can
it
actually
is.
get them off just
Yeah.
in 4 months or so.
That's right.
And when we talk about the cultural practice it takes to get it to harvest, I mean, how complicated is a carrot? You talked about the tenderness when it's first coming out of the ground, but once it gets past that point, a difficult crop to grow?
No, it's not. Once you start getting, once the carrots start getting pretty good size to them, they're pretty hardy, and as long as you give them the fertilizer and the water they need, they're pretty carefree for the most part. There are some diseases, a few insects that bother them, but and of course weeds are always a prevalent problem. But normally they're a pretty straightforward crop to grow compared to some others.
And you guys, is there several different types of varieties that you grow for?
We do. We grow the thinner, smaller carrots are high populations, high density in the fields. We're 2 million seed to the acre.
Wow.
And that we use for the cut and peel. So they're long, skinny carrots that we cut in 2-inch pieces, then we quickly peel them, and those are the ones that you get in the consumer bag. They're the cut and peel baby carrots. And then we grow carrots more like this for the cello and jumbo market.
Okay.
These will be topped and put into bags, cello bags they call them, plastic bags that you see in the grocery store.
And you talked about jumbo, so these are jumbo, you would consider a jumbo
this
carrot?
This would be a jumbo carrot.
Okay.
And then we also grow cello carrots, which is just a little bit smaller. Same variety, just a little bit, plant them a little thicker so they get a little smaller.
Got it. And I know there's a lot of popularity with colors in carrots today.
There is, yeah, a lot of excitement in that. We're doing more and more marketing of colored carrots. They're carrots most people are familiar with are orange, but there are white carrots, yellow carrots, red carrots, and purple carrots. So there's quite a few colors, and each one of them has their own characteristic. So they have some real positive nutraceuticals, I guess you could say, are flavonoids that are very healthy for you.
Tastes pretty much the same in those?
Pretty similar. If you're blindfolded, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference in some of them. But there are some carrots that can be a little bitter, and we're trying to breed away from that and get colored varieties that are consistent in flavor. Great.
Okay, well, now let's talk about the most important part and the reason we're out here today, and that's the harvest season that's going on right now.
Yeah, that's right.
And you got one heck of a piece of machinery that's actually used to harvest these things out of the ground. Can you explain that process?
Yeah, I can. All these carrots are grown like you see them here in the field in rows. Generally, there's 2 main rows through a bed. And our harvesters, we build those in-house, and they actually lift the carrots up by their tops on these counter-rotating belts that are elevated. And they pinch the tops. The carrots are dangling from their tops all the way up to the top of the harvester. And at the top, the tops are pinched off. The carrots drop onto a belt. The tops go off over the back into the field, and then the carrots are loaded into a truck. So it's all mechanized, and it's fairly not very much labor involved.
Yeah, and I was amazed by the fact when you talked about that top being pinched off. I mean, it really that carrot's not too far from actually ending up in that bag. I mean,
it'll go right to the bag that way. Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah,
and then these carrots you have in your hand. We talked about these being jumbo. These are ready for harvest, being harvested right now. How do you know these are ready for harvest?
Well, we generally we know by experience what varieties, how many days they take, but also we look at the size. So if the size is proper and we know it's getting to the size we want for that particular type of carrot we're looking for, then we go ahead and harvest.
When you talk about carrots, one thing I don't know, let's say a carrot between day 110 and 140, as far as, is there a different taste as it matures, or is the taste pretty consistent through the process?
It's pretty consistent, but it can be if we grow them even for that short period of time, like 110 days, they still can be very sweet and good eating carrots. But it depends on the temperature that they're grown in. So if they're grown under real warm conditions, they tend not to be quite as good eating as they would in cooler temperatures, especially if we have cool nighttime temperatures and warm daytime. That's the ideal climate for carrots.
Yeah. And when we talked about the different varieties, I mean, you talked about so many different kinds, but pretty much the growing process for all those are pretty much similar.
Yeah, they are similar. Yeah, that's right.
Through the process.
They are.
Well, good, John. This has been incredibly informative. I'm actually very excited. I'm headed over to see how Grimway processes these carrots from the field
you'll
to
enjoy
the fork.
that.
So appreciate it so much. Thanks for joining me.
You bet, Ryan. Thanks.
I've headed on down the street to the Grimway Farms Fresh Processing Division. With me I have Shim S. Shim, thanks for joining me.
Well, Ryan, glad to have you here.
Well, Shim, let me begin with, can you give me a history of the operation here at Grimway Farms?
Sure. Grimway Farms was founded by two brothers, Rod and Bob Grimm. Started in the late 60s down in San Juan Capistrano in Orange County. They moved up to Bakersfield in the late 70s, primarily a whole carrot operation. And in 1990, the advent of the new baby cut, pre-peeled, ready-to-eat carrot came about, and fast forward 24 years, and here we are.
And it was one of those things I was just amazed. I got to spend some time out in the field this morning and actually didn't come to see the processing and walking through that. Absolutely amazing what you guys have been able to accomplish in a relatively short amount of time.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Most people are very fascinated by how much the carrot has to go through to get from the ground and into the bag, and that's what we handle here. We handle everything from when it comes out of the ground, receiving, all the way through to the packaging and into the bag.
And as you said, you do a lot of different types of carrot packs, everything from the baby carrot to the whole carrot and everything else in between. But today we're going to be talking about primarily focusing on the baby carrot and how do you process that.
This facility was built around the baby carrot, and that's our primary product. But when you process a carrot, you have a lot of leftover parts. So from those leftover parts, we were able to develop shredded carrots, carrot sticks, carrot chips, and you'll find all those in your retail grocery store.
Yeah, let's go through the process. When we saw them leaving the field on the back of the truck, what do you do once they arrive at the facility here?
Well, once they arrive at the facility, the first thing we have to do is get them out of the truck, and then we want to clean them up. So we basically go through a washing step to be able to get all the mud and dirt and sand off the carrots. And from there, then we want to size them, because we only really want to deal with the smaller diameter sizes here. We use the larger diameter sizes for some of our other products. From there, we cut them into 2-inch pieces. And the 2-inch piece is what you're familiar with. They look like a rounded off carrot, but they start off as a whole carrot. And then we go through a peeling process. We go through a grading process where we take out the bad carrots, whether they have a green end on them or a black spot. And then we go through a cooling step and then head them into the package.
And it's all very highly mechanized. And I was so impressed with the sizing, everything there is highly mechanized. But at the very end, you still have that human eye that's making sure that for the quality control sake of it all.
Right. We've been able to, over the years, develop mechanical systems that can kind of get the carrot from point A to point B. But at the end of the day, we do need people to look at the carrots and do the final grading on it, final inspection. There are certain defects that we want to make sure we get out that really only humans can really help us get those taken care of.
And I loved what you talked about a little bit earlier. Nothing goes to waste. And so there is different processes lines. So if something's kicked out, it's typically going to go somewhere else.
That's right. That's right. We've developed quite a bit of a business on the side using all our byproducts. So the primary, again, is our baby carrot, but we have all these byproducts that we run, the shred, like we mentioned. But we also, even at the end of the day, carrots that can't be used for any of those things will go to our carrot juice facility where we make carrot juice concentrates and sell those to countries like Japan and Korea. And then even at the end of the day, if there's another part of the carrot that can't be used, those ultimately will end up in a cattle feed program and be fed to cattle.
Got it. And one thing I know you're very impressed with here is the fact that, trying to do everything you can environmentally, and you got a major solar project that helps feed this facility.
Right. So about 2 years ago, we put in our first big solar farm to help cut down our electricity, but also try to back off on the resources that we're consuming here as well. We're very sensitive to the resources. It takes a lot of power and water to make a baby carrot, and we're doing everything we can to find ways to be able to reduce consumption of both of those items.
And what brand names would I expect to see Grimway Farms under?
Well, we pack under our own label, Grimway Farms. We also have a sister label called Bunny Love brand, but we do lots of private labels. So your local grocery store might have their own Safeway brand or Kroger brand or Publix brand for people back east, and we pack in those as well.
And Shim, where will these carrots end up?
Well, the majority of our carrots will end up in the United States market, mostly the retail grocery stores, but we do quite a bit of business with the industrial food service type customers. This would include your restaurants, your salad companies that are adding shredded carrots to their salad bags. But we do a fair amount of business internationally as well. Canada, Mexico, we're shipping to France, Germany, and to Japan as well.
Well, that's incredible. That's a huge market for you.
Yeah, and these foreign markets are actually new markets for us, so that's a growing area for us. So we're pretty excited about what the future holds there.
And the most important resource you have here is those individuals that help you make this all happen. You have an incredible workforce, and you do a lot to make sure they're supported as well as making sure they develop through the organization.
Yeah, that's right. I have about just shy of 2,000 employees. We work 3 shifts. And yes, at the end of the day, that's what makes Grimway Farms. It's the people. It's not just the management or the ownership. it's all the way down to the people who are actually on the lines, looking at the carrots, helping the carrots get from the ground to the bag.
Well, great. Well, Shim, thank you so much for educating me on the baby carrot and most importantly, what you guys do here for the community here.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be able to share what we do here, and I'm glad that we had your visit. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You bet.
I've made my way to the painted table in the Tower District of Fresno. With me I have Rod Hansen. Rod, thanks for joining me.
Ryan, thank you for coming to our kitchen here today.
Well, you are what I would consider the sweetest guy I know. And it's maybe not for reasons that people know at home. You're a pastry chef, or at least that's how you started.
That is how I started.
How do you become a pastry chef?
Well, first I have a sweet tooth.
And
And that helps.
That helps a lot.
Liking sweets, I grew up around sweets. Both grandmothers always baked and had pies, cakes, and everything for us. My mom was a wedding cake decorator, and so
you got it in your bloodlines.
Yeah. And my dad was a farmer, so I always had good fruit around as well. And so through a couple different career changes, I decided to switch it up, and I went to the Art Institute of Seattle and decided to become a pastry chef.
So you got a culinary education
Yes.
in sweetness.
Yes.
That's awesome. I love that. So
I like that degree.
well, we're taking what would be considered probably a non-sweet product today, and we're going to make it into something sweet. And that's why I called
Exactly.
you, because you're the expert of this. We're going to make a carrot cake.
Yes, we are.
I got to see carrots out in the field, but today we're going to do something with them a little more fun,
Yeah.
and I'm really waiting because
Yeah.
I don't have a clue where to start. So, Rod, lead me
Well,
on to
we're gonna
making
start.
a master carrot cake.
Okay, let's start now. So first of all, we're going to take our dry ingredients.
Okay.
And we're going to sift them together.
Perfect.
So
I'm grabbing.
I'm going to have you grab the flour there, and this one here.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to have you dump that right in.
Right in there, huh?
Right in
Okay.
there. And this is 6 cups of flour, baking soda, 2 tablespoons of our cinnamon.
For those people that are losing track, we're going to have this recipe on our website.
We will have the recipe on the website. So this is a half a teaspoon of cloves.
Okay, nutmeg, and just dump it on
Nutmeg,
top.
just dump that in, and this is freshly ground nutmeg from the nutmeg seed. So I'm going to have you take this and
just
sift
kinda
it just
sift
like
it?
that.
Okay.
Yep. So while you do that, I'll get our sugar and our oil
Rod,
together.
I've never done this much sifting in my life, so got it, did it.
And we're going to set that aside for right now.
Okay.
And now we're going to take our sugar.
Okay.
And then we have our 4 cups of vegetable oil.
Got it,
You can
okay.
use vegetable oil or you can use canola oil.
Okay.
I like to do this by hand. You can use your KitchenAid if you need, or a hand mixer works just fine. So here we have 12 eggs, so I'm going to have you help me crack those into here.
Awesome.
Okay. 12 eggs, okay. Actually vanilla beans today, sorry about that. And these are Tahitian vanilla beans.
You're doing it all here.
So you're going to take it like this and just kind of scrape it right into the egg. Okay, so now we are going to mix our carrots. Finally, the carrots show up. Here we go.
There we go, yep.
There we go. And so to that, we're going to add, this is 18 ounces of crushed pineapple.
Okay.
And these are our walnuts. And I believe that is 2 cups of walnuts. Just kind of give them a nice mix there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go back to our dry mix.
Okay.
Okay. And to that, we are going to add our oil and sugar.
Okay.
And
Okay, great.
until it's nicely kind of incorporated.
Starting to see that texture firm up
Yeah.
there.
And that's pretty good right there. Not over mixing it, just
Yep,
kind of let
just-
it hang out there.
yeah.
Now we're going to add the carrots, pineapple, and walnuts. And again, we're going to give that a fold just like the eggs.
And then by this time it's getting a little full here
It's
now.
getting a little full.
And just kind of evenly distributed between the.
Yeah. I like to get it about 2/3 full. And we'll set those right on. So we'll pop this one in the oven. And here are 2 already.
Take
There
that,
you
yep, take that piece of paper off there.
Perfect. Okay.
So we're taking that whole round, we're gonna put it up on top here and just,
Be very careful. I like to use a serrated knife.
Yep.
Hold your palm kind of down, and I just kind of keep my arm in the same place, just like a sawing motion towards the
just a
middle.
little bit at a time.
And there we go. And I like to use the bottom.
Yep.
That way it's kind of nice and
Yep, flat,
even,
firm, gives-
flat, and be a nice base to decorate off of. Might take a couple passes. If you get a little on the top, no big deal.
Well, the best
I'm
part.
hungry.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Happy
Bon
eating.
appetit.
Bon
Yep.
appetit.
Even better than I expected.
Awesome.
Yes, best carrot cake.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh,
Thank
this
you.
is incredible. Carrot flavor really stands out and
Yes,
strong there.
yes.
So,
Carrots are great. The sweetness of the carrot comes out in the carrot cake, and good way to use carrots.
well, that's great. Well, I got to end this show so I can go finish this piece of cake. So,
Okay.
Rod, thank you so much. This was
Thank
awesome.
you, Ryan. Thank
Getting to
you.
really experience something that I think a lot of us just take for granted. We go to the store and see it there, but don't know everything it takes to make this.
Very true.
Appreciate it.
It's a lot of fun. Thank you.
And I hope all of you will join me next time for more Valley's Gold.
Production funding for Valley's Gold is provided by
Everyone enjoys getting together to laugh, to talk, and mostly to eat. It sounds so simple, but the reality is that it takes a lot of hard work to feed us. The next time you sit down to eat, remember to thank our farmers, Gar Tutelian Incorporated since 1949 at 800-696-6108.
The Myers Water Bank and Wildlife Project, a water resource and education program, providing an educational experience that teaches students in the Central Valley about water and wildlife.
For more than 60 years, Brandt has been a major supplier of agricultural specialty products. Formerly Monterey Ag Resources, Brandt provides sustainable solutions for both conventional and organic growers. Brandt, we're proud to call the Valley home.